I remember the exact second when everything changed for me. Not when things got better, but when they changed. When I finally realized everything was my fault. I was about 100 pounds overweight. My health was terrible. My kids didn't want to hang out with me. Everything was my ex-wife's fault. Posting on Facebook, blaming her for cheating on me, blaming everyone else. My ex ruined my life. She cheated. She was a so-and-so. That was my story. Over and over and over. And I believed it. I loved it. I was stuck in this downward spiral where everything wrong with my life is somebody else's fault, not mine. And then one night, my best friend said, dude, let's go get a beer. We sat down. He looked at me dead in the eye and said, everything in your life that's messed up is your fault. 1000%, bro. Hit me like a punch in the face because I didn't want to hear it. I wanted sympathy. I wanted somebody to agree with me. I wanted to stay comfortable. But he did not let me. He said, if you had even 1% of self-awareness, you would understand why your kids don't want to hang out with you, why your ex thinks you're a piece of shit. You'd understand why your life is so messed up. So angry, so angry. I was angry at him. But then something happened. For the first time in years, I stopped blaming everyone else and I looked in the mirror and I asked myself one simple question. What if this is all my fault? Not some of it, all of it. My health, my relationships, my mood, my happiness, my financial wherewithal, all of it. And that was the moment everything started to change. Because as soon as it becomes your fault, it becomes your power to change it. When it's somebody else's fault, you're stuck, you're powerless. It's all their power. You're hoping that something changes, but you have no power. When you say, this is me, on me, I did all of it, you have the power to fix it. You can start acting on it. You can rebuild your life. I spent years after my divorce angry with my ex, with my situation, with my health, with my friends. None of it made my life better. Not one bit. The only thing that changed my life was taking full responsibility for everything. I'm not saying it's easy. It's not. It's the hardest thing in the world to admit that it's your fault and it's your problem. It's hard to look at your life and go, yeah, I did that. But it's also the most freeing thing you can ever do. Because the second you admit, you can change it. You can do it right now. If your life isn't where you want it to be, stop looking around. Stop pointing fingers at everybody else. Stop blaming your past. Stop blaming other people. And start asking yourself, where am I the problem? That one question can change everything. So if you're where I am or was, if you're where I was, stop blaming everybody else and start looking in the mirror, realizing that you did this, and then you have the power to start to change it. If you want to come along on this ride, please hit the subscribe button. If you're in, type your in as a comment. I'll see you tomorrow, guys.